Okay. So basically, given what I looked at online, I'm 99.9% sure that I failed the Sozo story at this point. And when I looked it up, I guess it should have been clear to me from the beginning, right? That I could have told him no, right? I didn't tell him no, but I could have and I should have. And actually, I'll release him. Yeah. Um, I think part of the issue too, right, could have been that, and I do blame myself. I do want you to understand that, but I think part of the issue as well is that they never showed me that graphic picture of him eating the mushrooms before. Do you know what I mean? And so I do think perhaps if I had seen the graphic nature of it, that I might not have kept telling them yes. But I haven't told any of them no. I guess I assumed it would decrease loyalty, and perhaps it will. But now I'm sort of like, the next time they ask me to do one that I'm not really vibing with, uh, I'll go on ahead and tell them no just to see what happens, right? So, what I'm thinking I'll do first, I didn't talk about my plan, always in air quotes. This time, because I lost the other one that I did as a homegrown cult member or whatever, I don't know what a good thing to call them is, right? Um, I'm not sure if it was because I just missed days nurturing him while I was out fighting in Soul Cradle. So my thought, I'm not gonna do this yet, and the reason I'm not gonna do this yet is because my thought is I'm gonna stay here, because I feel like rough calculation in my mind, maybe it was like 5 days for this baby to get to 17 to young adulthood or whatever. So let me try actually nurturing this one and see if it turns out differently. And then at that point, I'll go on ahead and proceed with Silk Cradle. I am gonna want to try to get to beat Silk Cradle more than once, so I can give that last uh, what is it, like a eye to Plimbo, just to complete that, and then push forward with what I'm assuming I'm nearing the end of the game, but obviously I'm not really sure. And I did get my new glasses. So far, it's probably too early to call it. Because this is the first time I've played with the new glasses. So far, I feel like it has corrected that issue with the pain behind my ear, but I'm not sure. So we're gonna have to wait and see on that one, right? Sozo, I can't even look at you right now. Like, I'm so disgusted with everything about you. I'm really enjoying like the little vibe that I have here with the pumpkins and what have you. Yeah, that was really a lot with Sozo. Really was. So I may go on ahead and cut out a lot of it. Just because, again, my main thing is just to see if anything is different if I raise this child. So if nothing, of note happens, then I'll probably just bring you back when the child is older, right? I do like that pond. What is this? Oh yeah, I do remember that small mushroom candle. Okay. You know, it's interesting to me how the minute I left, then it was daylight. I guess I didn't pay adequate attention to the clock. Okay, let me focus on nurturing this child. You do deserve to be locked up. Well, obviously, we're gonna decline. See, you do lose faith. So I haven't failed the quest yet? No, I'm not giving him any more. Okay, so it's letting me do the. See, this is weird to me. Okay. So the thing is, part of what I'm wondering is, and I know I'm not making sentences. Part of what I'm wondering is if I had declined before it showed me the actual animation, right, with him eating the mushroom, would both of them he ate, right? Would that have worked? And I don't know what to make of it. Can I read your mind? So I can't. I guess what's weird to me though is. So I can't read their mind while they're a child. Okay. So yeah, I guess it's gonna let me do the quest. I think it's just kind of odd to me because I am now wondering if that would have worked if the animation hadn't shown. But we just won't worry about it. Like I said, hopefully I'm cutting most of this out for you and for me, for all of us, right? For all of us. Because I just want to see if I get better results actually nurturing this child, right? Nature versus nurture and all of that. I never did check out the leader tent, did I? Oh, I sleep? I wonder what happens if I sleep. I'll have to try to remember to test that out. Yeah, I'll travel a bit, but and I think that's part of why I didn't stay and like raise the other one is just because it's kind of boring, you know? So it's like, oh, the child could be growing up like while I'm out gathering stuff, but because, yeah, y'all are all still alive. But because I can't, it just seems like an unlikely friendship, that's all, but they seem to be happy. Or if not happy, not killing each other, eating each other, so which is more than can be said at my cult at times, so. So yeah, maybe I should try going to sleep. I wonder if the sleep function is just like to pass the time more quickly. Perhaps it is. All right, let me head back. And maybe I can try the sleeping thing out. Rumor has it that witness Astaroth is a spy sent by an enemy cult to undermine your great power. You should go speak with them and see what they have to say for themselves. Witness Astereth. So let's see if I can sleep, right? It does pass the time. Interesting. Okay. Dr. Sozonius. Where am I? Where's my family? My name is Dr. Sozonius. I was researching the mushrooms that live in Spore Grotto, strange creatures, neither animal nor plant. They gave me menticide mushrooms, and then that's the last thing I remember. I can't help but feel that I have you to thank for something. You have my loyalty. I will remain here and serve you. Please take this. You know, I don't even know what to... Let me read his mind. Wow. Yeah. I don't know what to think, right? Inspire. And so you can't really do much with him at this point, right? Because now he's in old age. Okay. So that was that. Admittedly, I was never going to tell him no. I just wasn't. I do feel like the graphic display of him eating the mushrooms might have given me... I might have been more likely to do it. Oh man, I'm always forgetting to get the devotion out of one's tent that sleeps during the day. I forget to collect that at night. They seem hungry, so I should probably queue up some stuff to cook. The other thing I'm realizing is I didn't do the sermon either, did I? Okay. So I definitely need to be sure. I need to be sure I've done everything I want to do before I sleep, because I think the sleep thing is literally just to pass time faster, which I do like in terms of if I'm trying to nurture the child, right? That would make it go quicker instead of me just, piddling around trying to find something to do. Okay, these are a lot of relics. And I don't think I've encountered most of these, right? Yeah. I mean, all of these sound nice, I just don't know if I'm actually going to have a chance to encounter all of them before I roll credits. Although, I mean, as I say, I don't know. See, the issue with me is that once I roll credits, like I pretty much stop playing and just like start a new file. Do you know what I mean? If I, play again. So I'm assuming that you can continue to play after you roll credits, but I'm not 100% sure. So it's not like I couldn't, keep playing it. What do I want to plant here? Yeah, we'll do berry bush. I don't have any real strategy to it. Like, unless they give me a specific thing they want me to cook, I don't pay too much attention to what I'm planting and growing. Possibly I should, but I don't. But yeah, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that the other one left, given I didn't really provide, care and nurturing to the child. Now that I'm saying that, I don't know if, and again, then I'm getting all pretending to be deep and philosophical, whatever. Because again, I don't know if the traits that the game gave to the child. I know I picked some, but I don't know if the random traits like made that member more likely to dissent. So could have been a combo. All right. I better take confession from him because I won't get much out of him much longer. Okay, it didn't bring him all the way up like I thought it would. Let me actually queue up some food for them because they're pretty low. I don't want to do that one. Yeah, this one looks pretty good to me. I don't know how many cult members I have. I don't want to do the deadly dish. Yeah, I don't really like feeding them each other. That can cause illness, exhaustion. We'll do that. Illness and diarrhea. Basic berry bowl. And then my old standby with the grass. Alright, just so they won't starve, right? Man, I mean, I guess that's true to form with babies. That is kind of what they do. But it seems like he's really going a lot. I don't know if that's actually true or not. Where is Witness Astaroth? Where's Witness Astaroth? Who are you? No, you're Horus. Where's Witness Astaroth? No? You're Judy. Again, that is over. Let me read your mind just in case. But you didn't take care of it, even though it looks a lot like you don't do anything. Yeah, he seems okay, honestly. Alright. I don't really believe you, though. So like I read their mind, they seem like they're okay. In as much as anyone here is okay, right? I'm not okay either. Okay. The other thing I never did was I never tried this, did I? That's the default robe for the hard working. So I don't have enough to make that one. Laborer tunic. Ragged robes. I mean, I just assume, like, craft them to see, right? Did I have... Oh, I haven't... Hold up. So wait. Oh, okay. So I have to actually... Oh, wow. 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 I didn't realize it was gonna be... Hold up. Dang it. That is way harder. I'm gonna try one more time, but it's taking a lot of materials, so... Oh, you need sun for that one. Yeah, I'm gonna try one more time, but it... That was kind of hard for me to time. And then customize. What do you mean customize? Oh, you can choose the color of it. Okay. And then I could assign it. The thing is, I can't remember which ones care about fashion, right? That's the weird part. I can't remember which ones are materialistic. Oh goodness, I really can't. Okay, so then, and again, it's the color thing. I'll leave it as it is for now, but I gave him one. Let's do Judy. All right. Now let's see if Judy, it says they both love the new outfit, but I think the issue I'm not sure how I see their traits at this point, right? Not sure how I see their traits at this point, so we won't worry about it. But yeah, I couldn't remember which ones were materialistic. I guess I might just give them all the outfit at some point. What's going on here? Seems okay. Definitely want to make sure to collect this devotion this time. Well, how old? Nine. Okay. Member for 2 days. I'm starting to think what I'm realizing now too is I should have just done the amount of meals for the amount of members in my cult since I wasn't leaving. Normally, I'm so used to making a bunch because I'm gonna leave, but I didn't need to do that this time. Alright, I think I've done everything I want to do for now. So I can probably go to sleep. Okay. Started fighting. Where are they? You said y'all were in Anchor Deep. Yeah, I can do Anchor Deep. I can do Anchor Deep. Let's do a sermon. But I'm only gonna do Anchor Deep once the cult member's grown up, so. Oh. Yeah, again, I don't know if what I'm doing is helping or not, but. Go do some fishing. I think I'll do one more. Alright, head back. Okay, 13. So maybe tomorrow. It does almost seem, I think it is like 5 days though. Alright, check that. And I will go on ahead. Yeah, I don't know what these confessions are about. Alright. Pass this time. Neglected for a day? What do you mean? I thought I nurtured him. Okay. Read mine. You need somewhere to sleep. Okay. So maybe the problem was I didn't assign the other one. Okay, maybe that was the problem, was that I didn't assign the other one a shelter in addition to the neglect. But that one, I legitimately thought I talked to him, and I must have just forgotten to talk to him yesterday. I know I cleaned the nursery, but I must have forgotten to talk to him. Is somebody sick? Who's sick? Maybe no one's sick? I'm not 100% sure what that symbol means. I thought it meant disease, but maybe it doesn't. Okay, yeah. I think what's weird to me, I saw it doing that, but I don't think it was available for me to cure him yet. Okay. Oh, that's part of the problem, right? Okay, I also need cult members, right? I also need cult members. Yeah, because there's... So that's why there was disease, because there was a lot of waste around, and normally before I had somebody to clean that up, but I must not have that any longer. Okay, I don't think I did a sermon today. Okay, so I do want to do Anchor Deep before I have breakfast, but I do need to take a brief break all the same. Okay, it looks like Harvest Totem, Compost. What is this? Bone Decorations, Missionary 2. I should probably work on my farming situation, right? Okay. Increase growth speed. So how do I build that? Where is it? This is the harvest totem. Okay. Well, within range. Oh, it's a small range, isn't it? I guess I'll put it there. And we'll try that out. Okay, so basically, yeah, I'm gonna need to get cult members with jobs and what have you. Because I'm low on cult members, and I don't know what the new one can do, if anything, right? Oh my goodness. It's like you can't get him to go to the nursery, but he just goes everywhere, right? I don't think I want to hatch any more cult members, like real talk. They are a lot of work. Oh goodness. Okay. Okay. So, what can I do? Looks like I just have possessions left. All cult members will gain the sacral architecture tree when a new building is constructed. They gain faith. They'll gain more faith when delivering a sermon. Um, okay, I unlocked all the doctrines. I'm not really sure what would have been the better one there, because I do build stuff a lot, but okay. So we will go with that. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, yeah, it was nighttime. Well, okay, he's sleeping in his new bed or whatever. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna go on ahead and sleep. Okay, you're all grown up. I guided you. I showed you the light. You're ready to serve me. Okay, so I didn't fail this one. So you kind of do have to really. I would like you to be cleaning the base for real. Okay. So yeah, you really have to focus to raise them. So I don't know about all of that, right? So I'll try to do that Anchor Deep quest, like after take a break and stuff. But admittedly, it may not work out, right? Let me do a sermon. And basically, I should probably just pause and do Anchor Deep, because I know if I... No, I'll take a break. I'll take a break. I'll just make a note to myself about Anchor Deep, and then we'll do Silk Cradle and try to move forward, right? And I definitely need to prioritize trying to get cult members, because yeah, don't have many of those. So let me save, because I'll be devastated if I lose anything, and then when I come back, I'm saying that I will do Anchor Deep, and then we'll do the other things. But yeah, you really kind of have to be on it for the 5 days, and even that one day, I thought I had nurtured him that day and I hadn't, right? All right, thanks for hanging out. Please hang out again. Bye bye.